Hello everyone, so in this video lecture I am going to explain the if-else selective statement. So the syntax for the if-else is if condition, okay, action if B is true, okay, else we have to perform action if B is false, okay. So this is a syntax for the if condition and else. So if the B is true, okay, if B expression returning the value true, then the if block will be executed, otherwise else part will be executed by the compiler, okay. So the argument to the if statement should be of which type? Boolean type. It should be of which type? Boolean type, okay. Here we can take directly Boolean value true or false, or we can take the relational operator that can return the values true and false, okay. So this should be a Boolean type, that means true or false, or any expression that can return true or false, okay. So the argument which we can pass, the argument to the if condition should be of which type? Boolean type, okay. Now see the practical implementation. Boolean B equal to true, okay, if B equal to B, else here we are true, okay, and inside the else we have else part, okay. So the arguments to the if statement should be of which type? Boolean type. The argument to the if statement should be of which type? Okay. So in the argument of in this case the argument of if statement is of which type? Boolean type, and inside the variable b we are assigning the true value, and true is a Boolean type. So in this case the if block will be executed because the condition is true. So if I compile this program, java c test.java java test, okay, we'll get the output true. So if b is false, then the else part will be executed by the JVM. So we'll get false, okay, false. The argument to the if statement should be of Boolean type. So by mistake, if we are trying to provide any other type, then we will get compile time error, okay. So by mistake, if we are trying to provide, so by mistake if we are trying to provide any other type, okay, then we'll get compile time error. So suppose if we have a variable int x, and inside the x we have a 0 value, so x is of which type? Int type. And if we are trying to provide any other type, suppose I am providing here x of which type? Int type, then in that case we will get the compile time error, okay. In this case we will get the compile time error, incompatible type, okay. Int cannot be converted to the Boolean type, okay. So in Java, if the argument to the if statement should be of which type? Boolean type, okay. We cannot assign any other type to the if condition, okay. So you have to keep in mind that it should be of which type? Boolean type, okay. Now if x is equal to 0, now this is a relational expression. So inside the if condition, here we are passing the argument as an expression that will compare the value of x with the value 0, okay. Here we have a variable x, inside the x we have a 0, and we are comparing the value of x with the value 0. So x has a value 0 and it is equal to the 0. That means this expression will return which type of value? So this will return the true value, and true is of which type? Boolean type. That means we'll get the output true. So here we'll get the output true. Okay. So here we'll get the output true. If we are passing here, if x is greater than 0, okay, then in that case x has the value 0 and we are comparing that the value of x is greater than 0. So here the expression will return which type of value? False value, and false is a boolean type. So if false, then the else part of the if condition will be executed by the JVM. So here we'll get the output false. Okay, false. Okay. Next is after the if statement, the curly braces are only required for if we are after the if statement, the curly braces are optional. Okay, the curly braces optional means that inside the if statement, if we have a more than one statement, okay, 2, 3, 4, then the curly braces are compulsory. But after the if statement, if there is only one statement, then the curly brace is not compulsory. Then the curly brace is not compulsory. Okay, so curly brace is not compulsory. Only the in case of block of code, the curly brace required. Otherwise, if there is a single statement inside the if statement, okay, then the curly brace is not required. Okay, the curly brace is not required. Okay, so after the if statement, if there is a single statement, then the curly brace is not required. But it should not be a declarative statement. That means int m equal to 10. So it is a declarative statement. Declarative. It is a declarative statement. Okay, and it is not allowed here. Okay, so here we will get which compile time error. Okay, so if there is a single statement, then the curly brace is not required, but it should not be a declarative statement. Okay, so after the curly brace, if there is a single statement, then the curly braces are not required, but it should not be a declarative statement. So if you are trying to declare any variable without a curly brace inside the if statement, then we will get the compile time error. Okay, then in that case we get the compile time error. But if I place the declarative statement inside the opening and ending curly brace, then the declarative statement is allowed. Then in this case, m will become a local variable to the if statement. Okay, so this is a simple example of the if else statement. Just pause the video and give me the output of whether we will get true or false. Okay, just pause the video and give me the output of this code, whether we will get compile time error or true or false. Okay, now we have a variable b of which type? Boolean type, and initially we are assigned here b is initialized with the false value. Okay, and inside the if condition we have an argument, and argument is an expression, is an assignment expression. Here we are assigning the value true to the variable b. That means we are overriding the value of b. So true will be initialized, the b will be initialized with the true value. Okay, so in this case b has a true. That means the if statement will get the if statement is true, and the if block will be executed by the JVM. Okay, here we'll get the output true. Okay, So this is a simple example of simple explanation of if else condition. Okay, so just pause the video and give me the output of this code, whether we'll get compile time error or no. So after the statement we have a various empty statement. So will our program will compile fine. There is no compile time error. Okay, there is no compile time